So how are you guys doing today here in Dingwalls?
Good, thank you. Yeah, good, very good.
Obviously you're supporting the new album that just came out. How has it been received? How do you feel it's been received?
It's gone down really well actually. We've been on tour for around about 2 weeks now, and been playing several of the new songs live, and they've been going down really well live. Got people tweeting us and Facebooking us saying they like the new album and they bought it. So that's a really good sign. We're really happy with that. Like people enjoying the album, that's good for us.
Are you really involved in the whole social networking for the band?
We try to be, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, we have some people from like the record label that do the band one and stuff like that, but we still do it as well. So, but most of the time it's us. But we're not as good on Facebook, are we?
No.
We're quite good on Twitter, but not as good on Facebook.
Twitter is more direct, I suppose.
Yeah, it's easier because it's just 140 characters. So it's just quick little messages rather than any kind of essays.
And you have a new single as well that came out at the same time as the album. Can you tell me a bit about that?
Yeah, it's a song called "I Won't Come Back," which sort of came out at the same time as the album. Got a video for it, so check that out on YouTube or his website. Basically, it's a song we've sort of felt represent the album quite well. It's quite a bit heavier for us. It's a bit more rock and rolly, and that's what we are at the end of the day. We're just sort of five lads who like sort of thrashing our guitars, and just really, and it just sort of felt right to be a single. Did that particular song, and again, that's one of the songs that's been playing live, and people have been getting into it. So yeah, we're happy with that.
I definitely thought the new album was edgier. Do you agree? Or what do you think the influences are in this one?
It's definitely edgier. I mean, like there was one track that was quite we were trying to sound like the Queens of the Stone Age, really, like not exactly like them, but kind of try to copy the sounds of the guitars and things like that. So there's definitely a more we're trying to kind of create something like a bit more immediate, like almost like a live gig, the way that it's got to just hit you in the face rather than being a slow burner. So yeah, I'd say we've definitely tried to be edgier.
I think you've said before that playing live is what you personally prefer as a band. I think a lot of bands obviously say that. But was it important for you to go away for this album and come back and just to experience it again?
It's quite weird because we don't really feel we went away too long, because from our third album we toured it twice in the UK and a couple of times out in Europe, and that sort of took 18 months to do that. So like for us, we've been quite busy still, but we've sort of been off the scene, I guess, and then we started writing this new album, and sort of like Oliver just mentioned, we sort of wanted to make it more of a live album, not obviously just record it live and that's it, but we wanted to make it sound good live and be like, yeah, more edgy, more sort of the songs when you play them on stage sound practically how it's been recorded, so people can just really get into it more. And we sort of did that. We've always sort of been that type of band, really, and it was like quite easy for us to do an album like that, whereas it's harder it'd be harder for us to try and make an album that sound like, I don't know, Mumford and Sons or something, for us, we just it's what we do. We sort of pick up our guitars, like sort of write rock, pop, indie songs, really. That just comes natural to us.
Yeah. Cool. So you've got a song entry at the FA Cup. I think it's they're going to announce the semis next days.
They've announced it.
Yeah. Oh, have they?
Yeah, we didn't win.
Oh no.
Reverend and the Makers won. The band Reverend and the Makers. Yeah, they won. Fair play to them. I mean, we got offered it, and it's a great opportunity for us. We got to play at Stadium MK, which is quite a big stadium in Milton Keynes, and played our song Animal. Went down quite well. We got quite a few votes by all accounts, but I think bands like Reverend and the Makers are probably more I guess the people on the terraces in football stadiums probably they're more of a footballing band, I think, maybe. So fair play to them, and yeah, it was good for us, but unfortunately we didn't win.
Are you football fans then?
We are football fans.
Who do you support?
Leeds United. Obviously. Everybody supports Leeds, don't they? Do you support Leeds?
Yes, I do, obviously. So tell me a little bit about the tour. How's it been so far? Do you have any anecdotes, disasters, funny stories?
It's been quite uneventful, really. We're all a little bit older and wiser now, so we don't really kind of go as crazy as we did when we were 22, 23. So, but I mean, we still kind of enjoy a drink with the best of them, but I wouldn't say there's any crazy anecdotes or anything like that. It's been quite standard, really. Get to a venue, play a gig, get drunk, and do it again the day after.
Do you have any venues that you wanted to revisit?
Nottingham was a really good gig, wasn't
Yeah.
it? And Nottingham. Stoke's always good.
I mean, last night we played in Bristol at a venue called Thekla, and it's actually a boat, and you actually board this ship which is in the docks, and it's unbelievable. I've actually got a picture of it, and I don't know if your camera will be able to see this, but it's a picture I took yesterday. It's such a cool venue. We played it a couple of years ago, and it's unbelievable. Like that's the
Oh
boat.
wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Did it move at all?
I don't know if that'll be able to see that.
Cool.
That's the boat, and it slightly moves if it's a bit windy or whatever, but it was okay last night. And it's, believe it or not, a really good venue inside. It's a good sized stage, good room, and the stage is technically below sea level because you're on the bottom floor.
Cool.
So it's sort of a really weird gig, playing a gig on a boat, and not, well, obviously unless you're a cheesy cruise ship band or something, but for us it's cool.
Yeah, that does sound cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, festival season is coming up. Are you playing many?
Yeah, we're doing quite a lot. Still getting booked, but there's quite a few confirmed. Like we're doing Belladrum in Scotland, aren't we? I can never remember the names of them.
Reading and Leeds?
We're not doing. We are doing a big one, but we can't announce it yet because the venue they have to announce it first. But we are doing a big one, which isn't Glastonbury or Reading and Leeds. We're doing one in Russia, quite a big one called Cabana Festival in Russia. We're doing one in Austria, Germany.
Yeah, so there's still I think we got another one confirmed yesterday or something.
Yeah,
like
we
that.
did.
So they're still coming through right now.
Yeah.
Like so every day we're kind of like, oh, we're not gonna have that weekend free.
Yeah.
How do you find the audience abroad then when you're performing at festivals?
We go down really well in Germany and Holland.
And Paris.
Yeah, we did.
We've never been anywhere else in France but
we've
Paris.
Never played outside of Paris for some strange. We played Saint-Tropez once, but it was to loads of English people, so that doesn't count.
Yeah.
No.
But no, so we seem to go down quite well, especially like the places that kind of have English as their second language. Like so Scandinavia and Germany and Holland. We seem to be into the band. And we got a message there saying that someone from Singapore has just got our album, so that's quite nice.
Yeah.
Do you ever try to organise gigs in places you want to visit?
Yeah, we do actually. We're quite naughty actually. We email our booking agents saying, "Oh, I've heard it's nice in Dubai. They like music,
I'm sure we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably there.
Yeah.
We always get told no. That's the
Yeah, we
problem.
just say go away, but yeah, we always try our best. Like we've toured Japan a few times. That's always cool being out there and played festivals out there.
So what are the big things coming up for you?
This tour, the UK tour finishes in 3 days, but then we're straight into the European tour, and then we hit the festivals. Like Oliver sort of mentioned, we've got quite a few of the littler ones. One called Ozfest in Shropshire, one called Brownstock in Essex, and one of the big ones, well-known ones we're doing, what I can't announce, Belladrum in Scotland, and then various other ones across Europe. So that'll take all our summer up, and then we're doing another big UK and European tour in October, which hopefully will be getting announced in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned on that one. So.
Any new releases then?
I imagine there'll be a single or something like that. But there won't be any brand new material that's not on the album.
Cool.
But I guess it'd be quite
That's
nice.
fairly new anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
So I think we'll just be promoting the album until early next year probably, and then we'll start thinking about what to do next.
Cool. Thank you very much for your time, guys.
Thank you.